Oh, the Chase is getting pulled. Oh, the Polo and the Corsa and the Volvo, the Audi and the Alfa Romeo and the Peugeot. Here we go. Doing a burnout in front of the police. Oh! Hi, I'm Adam C, and welcome to a festive meet at Cobham Services. This is the Tanoshi car meet. We've got Evos turning up, so many cars are here, all dressed up for Christmas, and so am I. Right, so, arrivals. Yes, there was a little lick of fire there. This coach has decided to stop. Everyone's confused as to why. Is he activating launch control? He's just having a festive chat with some of the people, asking what's going on. Oh, he stops again. He's asking every person. Okay, there we go. Now, this is the first car with a tree on its roof. I'm going to claim it's the first because I'm expecting a lot more. More fire to warm us up. There's blue lights on the road. Are people getting pulled over or are they shutting things down? Or maybe it's that's an ambulance. Ah, yes. Christmas lights and manifold noises. We've got a Hawkeye and a DC-5. When we came in, there were police all the way down there, and further up, we've got police camping at the top, pulling people over who have anything illegal on their car. More Christmas lights! And more Christmas lights! And more Christmas lights coming in. There's a lot of traffic as the cars wait to enter. Oh, stickers! And more Christmas lights! And more Christmas lights! And more Christmas lights! That's probably the best job so far. I got all sorts of colours. And more Christmas lights. Ah, yes! More of them. They're lit. And another 34! No one likes that! Oh, there's more Christmas lights! Okay, that's the winner. The best Christmas lit vehicle playing Christmas songs is the E36. And now the Golf interrupts. This RX-8's got a V8. Oh! Boosted V8? That's the largest bonnet scoop I've ever seen on an RX-8. Now I know why. Now we've got a collection of Mark II Here's escort number 2. He shouted from within. He's didn't want to focus. I've just noticed they've closed this entire side of the M25, probably due to the ambulance that's down there. So all of these cars would have been coming in from the other direction. Christmas lights. Isn't it interesting how the road's closed and yet police still have enough vehicles to enter the car meet? But I thought I'd head further down to where they've closed the road, which is just up there, and this is where the police are pulling over cars as they enter the meet. So a Subaru has been pulled. He's peeling off a sunstrip. They don't like the sunstrip. They've pulled over this Subaru because it's got a windscreen sunstrip, and they're telling them to peel it off. As a Mustang pulls in, it's probably more of a hazard. So hopefully a lot of these cars are legal tonight, and hopefully a lot of them have got some good history. So we've got a Subaru over here. This is your car? Yes? Would you like to do a car vertical report on your car?
100%.
Have you done one before?
Never.
Do you know if it's all clear? Has it had any...
It's all good.
It's all good? Not been written off?
No.
Okay, so that's what the car vertical app does. I'm sure it's fine, but it checks for any part of the history that might have been not disclosed when you bought the car. So you type in the number plate and then you get your report. So much can be found on the car vertical app. They've sponsored this video, and hopefully we can get a clean report for this Subaru. The moment of truth, the report is ready. Let's see. They're all green ticks. We're all good. So the car hasn't been written off. It's not been stolen. No rollbacks of your mileage as well. So that is a clear car. Congratulations. Yay! The Subaru has won. So use my discount code of AdamC to get 10% off your car vertical report. But as you can see, cars are now arriving again because they've reopened the main part of the road. So we're going to get a lot more cars coming in, like the revving Mark 1 MX-5. There's a Volvo limousine. I've never seen that at a meet. It's apparently called the banana bus, which doesn't make sense because it's not yellow. Oh, GT86 is being pulled. Oh, it must be the sunstrip again. So it's sunstrips tonight are being taken off cars.
Just because it's not sunny.
You can see the moment where he says hello, hello, and hello. Someone's revving. Should we go further down? It was the Toyota Chaser, the first one of the meet so far. It probably won't rev now because it's quite close to the police enforcement officers, but there you go. Toyota Chaser in brown, without a spoiler this time. Oh, the Chaser's getting pulled. No. They're pulling the Chaser. Oh, that's it. Chaser pulled over, probably for the sunstrip. Maybe. Look, he's got a sunstrip, but luckily they've just pulled the chaser, so he is fine and dandy. More officers are now coming out of the car to pull over more cars with sunstrips. It could be the sunstrip, or it could be the lack of front number plate. He's pulled himself over. Well done. The police are now talking to the owner about tyres on the chaser. So for now, we'll turn our attention to the definitely legal Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer on a Mark 1 MX-5 and more Christmas lights. They've both got their hats on as well. Festive joy being spread. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And for the second Christmas tree on a car, we have a 350Z with one of the smallest I've seen. He also had a sunstrip, but that's fine, as is the EP3. It's getting really busy around this area now. Everyone's getting involved in the pullover. Neons are being brought back, and more Christmas lights on another Rudolph. This one a 370Z. Another chaser, this one in Burgundy, not getting pulled over. Did I speak too soon? No, they're not concerned about this chaser. This is one of my favourites. Also, we've got wrapping paper on the bonnet.
That's the real car.
This is the real one.
I promise you. You heard that?
I did.
No, we're lying on the side.
Oh, we've got backup for more sunstrip pullovers. Oh, and even more backup, who is probably pulling over. He doesn't have a sunstrip. What's going on? Plates are fine. Sunstrip is non-existent, and yet another pull over for the night. No tax. They're not yet ready to pull the MX-5, so he's safe. He's got away with it. What about the BMW in green? No, the BMW in green is being pulled over for being too green. It's not easy being green, so it's probably because of the there's a rear light out as well. Oh, the Polo. What could the Polo? I can't see. They haven't got a sunstrip, and the Corsa. They've got a number plate. I can't see anything wrong. Is it just like routine checks? These look like normal NCP vehicles. And the Volvo! That was a 3-in-1. I love it. Volvo's going down because so is this situation. This is incredible. This is the most police presence I've noticed. I mean, it's just 2023 in general, I think. And the Polo's been let go as well, so it must just be a routine check just to pull over 3 random cars for the fun of it. The officer is back to pull over a random batch of vehicles. So yeah, it's just routine checks on the Audi and the Alfa Romeo and maybe the Celica. So everyone's getting random checks, it seems, today, just to make sure everything's tickety-boo. I don't think the Seat was instructed to be pulled over, but he's decided to, whereas the Chaser is just rolled in. Another burgundy Chaser. Oh look, more Christmas lights. The Seat has realised the error of his ways. He's pulling out before he gets told to come in. Oh. The police are now done with the green Beamer. We have an RX-7. Sounding very stereotypical. I just heard the police are going to pull this Fiesta over for the sunstrip. Here we go. It's happening. As well as someone's nan in a Focus and someone else's nan in an Igo. And this young couple in their Fiesta who are probably scared about something or other, not knowing why they're being pulled over. But again, it's just routine checks for the evening. Oh my God, someone just did the biggest burnout ever in front of an unmarked police car. We heard some turbos going. We saw the smoke and the snaking. It sounded incredible. And then the lights came on. I think it was a 300ZX. We're going to know because it's the car that's immediately in front of a police car. How unlucky was that? The Nissan 300ZX doing a burnout in front of the police. Now, I understand why they were pulling over this car. It makes sense. He was unfortunate to be in front of an unmarked police car. Right, that is our next victim of the night, the 300. He knows what he did, he knows his fate. How polite are they going to be after the display of the 300ZX? I can't see that car going home with him tonight. It seems the entire meet has now entered the area to see what's going on, because a lot of people saw the burnout and knows exactly what's going down. Look, everyone from the car park is now coming over to watch the police as they deal with the 300ZX. They're checking window tints now. Look, they've got the window tint gauge on the 300. I'm guessing that's going to be a no. They're posing, they're showing off. This is the site of the car meet now. We've got 4 or 5 police cars, cars 2 arriving, and an MX-5 deciding he's too illegal to join the meet, and more cars rolling in as well. That is a Golf livery on a Prado. He's asking for wheel spins. They're not going to happen. And more Christmas lights and another wrapped bonnet. This one hasn't quite survived. It's peeled off on the way here. I feel like it's time for more cars to be randomly pulled over, and that is exactly what's happening. So we've got the Micra, maybe because he's got mismatching colours, or she, and the Golf. Obviously these are just stop checks. There's no reason they're getting pulled over, which is why the Clio is also getting pulled at the same time, just to check over the cars and let them on their way. Will the Audi follow them in? Oh no, he's being told to come in anyway. Whereas the Transit taxi is absolutely fine. The Volkswagen is getting told to pull over. They're all quite elderly in this car. They are definitely not here for the meet. It's an electric ID3 being pulled over, and the Peugeot. That is a family of 4 on board. They're being pulled over. We've got someone in his Ford Ranger, probably just completed a job. He's being pulled over. And finally a car that's here for a meet, a Fiesta with bird poo all over it, that's being pulled over as well. But here's a car that I'm in love with pulling in. You got the hot rods. 666 is the RX-8 still there in the background. Just about here, that V8. What's going on here? The camper's stopped and about 10 people have just stepped out. Or have they broken down? Oh, the camper's broken down. It's being pushed into the... How many people are inside the camper? Have they bump started it and now they're all getting back in again? Quick! There must be about 10 people inside that bus. Well, congratulations. That was a bump start before they joined the police area. Room for a little one. These two officers has very quickly and promptly got into the car. I think some crime has just happened, although they're going back to the cars as well. Maybe they're going to the exit, or maybe there's an actual crime somewhere in the area. Can't see any cars on fire, so we're all good there. Yep, the blues, and okay, no sirens. They're about to run over these people. Oh! Right, they were not happy about that ludicrous. There's the twos. Yeah, I think something's happened. So they're in a rush to get somewhere. 2 Mark 1 escorts now pulling in. Are they leaving the meet, do you reckon, or are they just going to the exit? No, they're in a definite rush. I think something serious is actually afoot. They are hooning around their exit. They are leaving a car show quicker than anyone else has. There goes the other car. They've just got back into their car. The other one went down that way, so I think something elsewhere is happening. So they're about to put their lights on and leave the meet themselves. There they go. Billy's about to get arrested. The BMW thinks he's going to get pulled over as well. He's pulling in. No, the police are responding to something extra serious further down the road that way. So maybe that's about it for the police, for the meet. There goes the other one. Goodbye. Oh, there's another one on the road. There's something really serious going on in that direction that requires every police car, other than the unmarked one, and this guy's taking his sunstrip off rather glumly. The unmarked police car has now left the 300ZX to drive home, which I am actually surprised about. And as one leaves, another 300ZX pulls in. Oh, more Christmas lights! And more enforcement of the law. I think it's time to have a look around. They're doing some awards for the best dressed Christmassy cars, and all of the arrivals now seem to be NCPs, other than something bright and orange. Oh no, it's bright and pink! A pink S15's arriving! I've seen pictures of this in London. I've been wanting to see it forever, and here it is. Oh, I love that. So I'm pretty sure the award winner for the best dressed car will be this Christmas lit E36 compact. But special mention goes to the Jazzy Jazz dressed up as Santa Claus. Even with the eyes, the beard, the hair, the gloves and the arms and the hat with the lights. But I've just noticed there's a meeting of high-vis jacket-equipped gentlemen and gentle ladies just by a Civic. I think more pulling overs are being done. But this is my car of the meet, the V8 RX-8. The 8 stands for V8 now. It's definitely boosted as well. Trying to be slow and sensible past the police, if possible. Oh, look, more Christmas lights. Very festive. So I want to see what's happening with cars leaving. There's definitely a police car within the crowd of people. I don't know if they're pulling over people or not. RX-8 was noisy. You've actually got 2 enforcement officers. You've got an actual police car and traffic officers behind the waving crowds watching the cars leaving. And apparently neons are fine. He said bring neons back. He knows the lingo. Also, I presume that is a police drone out there. But here leaves probably my favourite car of the meet, the pink S15. I got here quite early and there's a 3-hour max stay here, so I'm going to head off. So I hope you enjoyed that video from the Tanoshi meet at Cobham Services. GTR's doing some flames.